Hi, my name is Lily, and today's video is on Sylvester versus New Year's Eve traditions, like in the United States versus Germany. And yeah, I haven't posted in a bit, but a little life update is that now I am officially a marketing and German major at Tulane University. So I felt it was only fitting to talk a little bit about Germany today, and yeah. So I'm rocking my nice little silver top for New Year's Eve. I mean, in the US, we all typically wear like sparkly fun outfits or just something a little bit more fancy to bring in the New Year's Eve. But this is just a top that I have at home here that I need to bring back to school for Mardi Gras. So yeah, Sylvester is the German word for New Year's Eve, and then to wish someone a Happy New Year, you just say Frohes Neues Jahr. So to start, when I was studying abroad in 2019, turning into 2020, we celebrated our Sylvester in Norway. My host family and I were technically in Norway, but we still did some of the traditions. I'll go into one of the traditions that we did, and that is called the Liegein. Put it down here. But Liegein is traditionally used with warming lead on a spoon above a candle, and then from there you drop it into a pot of cold water, and then the lead creates a shape, and that shape is supposed to predict what the new year is going to bring to you. So I have on my little notepad a couple things. So if you have like an angel or a heart or a mushroom, that means that you'll have like good luck in the future, and with heart it's like good luck and health. And then another interesting one was like a shell, and that's that all your dreams will come true, or a dream of yours will come true in the new year. So it's kind of cool. But nowadays lead isn't really the healthiest of things to be kind of mixing into water and also just around people. So my host family and I, we used wax for ours, and it came in like these little kits. And on the back of it, it said stuff like what I just explained with what the different shapes mean. And typically on the internet, you can look up what the other shapes mean as well. Next up is another German tradition, and that one is the film Dinner for One. Dinner for One is a black and white film, which is typically shown on German television all day on New Year's Eve. It is all in English, and it's very strange that it's such a staple German film because it's in English, but it's just been broadcasted for so long, and typically it's one film that every German wants you to watch. So I thought it was quite interesting to learn about that because it's also not really that popular in UK and other English-speaking countries, which is kind of interesting since it is an English film, but the Germans love it, and we just keep the tradition alive. And then kind of the last German difference, which is not really that common in the United States, is fireworks are only for New Year's Eve. And to many Americans, that might be a little surprising because fireworks are pretty much available to us all year round. In Colorado, fireworks are illegal. People are able to get fireworks by just driving over state borders, typically to Wyoming, where I am from, and there you can get all the fireworks your heart desires, but you can get fines. But those fireworks stores are typically open all year round. And one of the other holidays, which is typically common for fireworks in the United States besides New Year's Eve, is the 4th of July. But back to New Year's in Germany, this is the one time of the year where Germans are allowed to purchase fireworks and set them off. There are a lot of rules and regulations, which you can look up, put them on the side here, but there are fireworks shows available. Like there's one really big Sylvester celebration in Berlin. I was in Norway at the time, but I'm not complaining. But that one is known throughout all of Germany for having an insane celebration, kind of like ours in New York City. Then next, on to some of the US stuff is, like I just mentioned, the ball drop in New York City. So New York City is considered one of the places where it's like the biggest New Year's Eve celebration. And like there are little events in other cities, and people throw parties, and everybody just kind of hangs out with friends or family. It's really fun. In New York City is where the main action happens, and that is typically broadcasted throughout the entire United States. And at those parties, it is shown on the TVs because they have musical performances and different activities and different things with celebrities, and then it officially ends at midnight with the ball dropping. And I feel like that's a staple for most Americans to have watched that almost every year, or if not like all of the years of their life. I feel like I've seen it every year since I can remember. And I feel like it's really cool to see because it's like one thing that the entire United States kind of watches together. That leads into the last kind of strange United States tradition, which isn't that common in Germany. Like, couples do it sometimes, but it's more just like a fun little thing to just be with your loved ones during New Year's Eve. But in the United States, it is the kiss at midnight, which is kind of a little bit like of a big deal in film and pop culture, but in real life, it depends. It depends on where you are, what the parties are like, and what your situation is. But that kiss at midnight for couples is supposed to kind of strengthen that bond, or it's a superstition that if you don't kiss your loved one at midnight, who knows what will happen. But then for other people who are not in couples, it is just meant to have good luck for the incoming year. And it's actually kind of funny because you could just be kissing a stranger and you never know what will happen in the end. Thank you all for watching. If there are any traditions that I'm sure I missed, but feel free to add it in the comments and just share whatever you would like. And if you have any video ideas, please let me know. There will be a video coming up soon that will be my year recap. I did this thing, it's an app. It's called A Second Every Day, and I filmed something or I inserted a photo from every day. And yeah, it's 365 seconds. So yes, it will be a bit of a longer video, but it's fun because it just kind of shows everything that I experienced throughout the year. So I'll probably post that here. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed, and Dankeschön und auf Wiedersehen.